Hi, Taurus. Welcome. This is Golden Empress Collection, and this is going to be your January reading. I appreciate you guys always supporting the channel, hitting that like button and saying, thank you. Your situation involves other people. We are going to be talking about love, money, and career. Okay, you have the Death card that just came out, and you also have some sort of heartbreak that you've been dealing with. This could have been a separation within love. This is going to be money. This is going to be career. I feel like whatever change this is that you have gone through, it's almost been like a miracle for you to be able to get through it. I think that if you were to tell your story about whatever this is in regards to love, it would shock people. It truly would. It would shock people that your life went the way that it did, Taurus. Okay? Now, and please take this as it resonates. This is a collective. Some may fit, some may not. And this could also be in regards to another person. So it could flip-flop. So I feel like we're getting ready to speak on justice. We're getting ready to speak on some form of judgment here, right? Some form of judgment that's to come. And it's almost as if someone is in some sort of fear. I feel like there could be a resistance to the change that needs to come, because here you are, Taurus, right here in the middle. I know that you have patience. I know that you have patience. You're waiting on something. There's also something I feel like you said to yourself, I did this for my children. I'm hearing that. The Death card. The Wheel of Fortune and the positive vibration that comes from that. There's a newness. And this newness is something that's going to be healthy and happy for you. I feel like there's something that you invested in. Intuitively, you weren't sure that that's how you wanted it to be. Let's get a little more specific here. You guys could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Sagittarius. You could also be dealing with a Pisces, or a Cancer here. I also have Libra here with the Justice vibration. So for some of you guys, there's some sort of secret. There's some sort of opportunity that you kept to yourself when it comes to a legal matter. There's also something here about rejecting a conversation. I feel like if you guys are trying to talk to somebody here, or if there was someone who had done some sort of magical work, there could be a delay in regards to that. I also see here for some of you guys that there's karma being received for work that was done. There's karma being received, and what's being shown is whoever did the work is now witnessing, or is now bearing witness to the fact that the work either backfired, or whoever it was that they were trying to bring discontent to is living their best life. Like they are happy, they're abundant, they're doing fine, even when someone was waiting to see if the work that they had done made this person depressed. And now, because of the karma that sits behind it, there's heartbreak. I also see that because of other people and the way that things were going, it could be that you had to stop talking to someone here as well. You're waiting for a new opportunity with this person, but you're slowly seeing that there is some sort of rejection factor here, or there's something where somebody is receiving this judgment over a relationship where they truly cared about somebody. Because the truth is that they were harboring real nastiness. They were harboring and I almost think to myself, they were promoting a darkness that will now be dealt with. That darkness and the pain and the tears that it caused is heartbreaking. And so now it's like you intuitively know that there's some sort of miscommunication, or there's some sort of misfire, or there's something that happened. It could be this Mercury retrograde energy. We don't necessarily have Gemini here, but we have the heartbreak of love and communication right here through Libra and Venus. Using some sort of intuition about why something ended the way that it did. That cycle couldn't repeat anymore, Taurus. It was an unhappy vibration. And it was almost like, why would you allow someone to continue to be unhappy? Right? But the choice was made to honor and respect true love. And there might be some clarity behind that brings heartbreak because of that. I feel like if there was more than one person involved here, somebody always felt like, I don't know, maybe they weren't enough. Somebody didn't truly understand what love was and thought that they could manipulate it in some sort of way. And they really waited to see if the manipulation worked. And I think there's karma coming because of that, Taurus. I do. See, somebody was a little on the greedy side. And I think there was, they didn't want to share, right? They wanted to keep everything to themselves. They didn't want to share the way that they were supposed to. And that's kind of the karma that comes with this situation. Judgment coming when somebody tried to do something painful that stopped a road of blessings and took from someone. Created a falsehood here. Because you have the 5, 6, and 7. Taurus, you're all right here. This is all your energy. There was control related. There was some sort of control with this Capricorn energy. And I feel like it shifted. It shifted a knowledge base for you with that King of Swords that came out. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, Capricorn is such a interesting vibration. And we talked about Pluto, because death can also represent Pluto. And right around the first of the year, there was some sort of truth that came out. And then on the 26th, Venus is going to be in Pisces. So there's going to be a lot of energy that's going to change with that new moon in Aquarius as well. Remember the King of Swords? So the new moon is going to be on the 21st. And then any trident communication right around the 9th or so. So that could be something else. You guys need to really look, is there a positive aspect here that allows, that Sagittarian energy coming through, to shift the conversation to the way that it needs to go. Someone needing to use their discernment about, some lessons that are definitely right here in front of you that are to come. Lessons that are to come that, somebody's got to deal with this lack mentality or whatever it was where someone tried to alienate or leave someone out or do something along those lines. I think that this was someone who felt like they were on the other side of this wall and left people destitute or left people in a situation that was unkind with this Three of Swords. So how are we moving forward in love, Taurus? How are we moving forward in love? Yeah. This is retribution. It's an energy of where something will have to be paid back. Okay. I don't know if the payment is coming to you or if you have to make the payment, Taurus. But I do know that you will have to understand that there's a Libra here that's pulling back. I see that, or there's some sort of separation. There is some sort of heartbreak. Any money or any finance that was ill-gotten, I will say that, with this Five of Cups that sits right here. It was something that, Spirit gave an opportunity to bring some sort of justice, and someone chose negativity. Someone chose to be harsh. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo right here. Spirit wants to teach somebody a lesson in love and not in how things can be tainted, if that makes sense. This is a vibration of tainted. Here's the other thing. I also think that someone needs to be very, very careful if seeds were sown of negativity. If seeds were sown of negativity with this Queen of Pentacles, I want you to be careful. All right. And what I'm thinking to myself is someone could find out that there's confusion within a relationship. All right. All of the blessings and everything that you feel, the things that you want, the success that you need. I'm seeing this as, let me see. Yeah. Okay. It's coming through for you. I just want to make sure that you guys know. I think you have a chance to share again and to heal relationships with the Three of Wands. That's what it feels like. So don't be fearful of that, because there was rejection here. There was some sort of financial, it's a financial stress, or it's a financial fear over whether or not someone was taking care of the other. There's confusion here. There could be reconciliation available. There could be offers of opportunity and love. I also want you to know, for some of you, you will remain friends with whoever this person is what I feel like, even if you don't end up together. Okay, even if someone chooses to move on here, Taurus, it could be that there's someone here where this person has another. I also feel that, because the heartbreak is that it's almost like this person may play a game of, well, you're divine, you're this, you're that. You're okay on your own. But then what you really see here is the reason that this person is patiently waiting and you're feeling rejected is because they've reconciled with someone else here. For some of you guys, I see that this is an opportunity to have multiple options. Yeah. And someone that you thought was loyal to you is actually playing you, possibly taking advantage here. I think that this is almost in a way where someone refuses not to, let their partner go. Someone refuses to say, yes, I want this relationship to just be me and you. Something along those lines when it comes to love. There's going to be a lot of financial fears around something. I don't think you need to fear anything when it comes to finances. I think you're going to be given opportunities to do something new when it comes to finances. Since I feel that vibration, let's go ahead and talk about those finances. Let's get into that. With that Ace of Pentacles and that Ace of Cups right there could be marriage on the board. And I think, so in regards to a relationship, if you're dealing with somebody where you're supposed to be, either you're dealing with someone who's going through a divorce, or maybe you got a divorce and there's some shady stuff around that. What you're learning is maybe someone only wants to marry you for your money. That could be another thing. Because you have all major arcana right through here. And kind of through here. It's whatever it is that where X marks this spot. Any good luck that you are trying to bring into yourself, I want you to make sure that you understand the price to pay. You cannot hurt others, and they are not supposed to be trying to hurt you. Okay? There's a choice that could be made here, and it will lead to a road of riches if you choose the right way. You can be nice and reconcile, or you can be toxic and greedy. And whatever that is, that's being dealt with now. Let's talk about money. Judgment in the whole deck is in the reverse, so I'm just going to take it right side up. Judgment again. Bottom of the deck, the King of Cups. Someone is receiving some sort of news. Someone is making a decision. The decision is here in regards to money and love. how you feel about something. Judgment, though. This could have to do with other people. Other people having conversations. Judgment. Having to make payments. You're having to make payments on something, Taurus. What are you making payments on? Yep. Something that you feel bound to, that you don't really care for. Bound to help someone else. I don't know. I wonder, at some point, someone had some sort of a greedy energy, all right? And it centers around money, is what I feel. So you could be dealing with someone like this. The judgment is that at this point, the conversation says, well, this is where I'm at. I'm comfortable with the way that I am. I'm comfortable with making some sort of spending habit I'm picking up on. There's a spending habit here. Four of Wands. Happy, successful. Eight of Swords. Communicate what you want. You know what I'm thinking to myself? I just see someone who had abundance, but because of this judgment and heartbreak that I saw, it was like a choice to be greedy and toxic. Someone could have lost money here. Nine of Cups, their happiness. They stayed in some sort of mentality, or they're choosing to stay in a mentality of where they spend quite a bit of money here. And even though you've got someone around you trying to assist you and help you, there's still something toxic. You know, it could have gone either way. You have more than one relationship here. You do. You have 3 separate relationships that are truly affecting you right now. Because you have judgment here twice, and you're constantly having to think about, you know, why things are going the way that they're going. Four of Wands energy. Four of Wands. Twin flames. People that are supposed to be in your lives. Soulmates. Could be your children here. You might be dealing with a Gemini. Yeah, and look, when I said Gemini, the Page of Swords came out. Yep, and you're having a conversation about this judgment right here. And it's almost like someone is receiving judgment because, oh yeah, see the Seven of Swords. I was thinking to myself that someone was being manipulative here. I think that there is some sort of karma, or there is some sort of lesson about why someone's wish fulfillment is being triggered the way that it is. You're also being taught to do something in a new legal way. I also hear the proof, the burden of proof is something that I don't think you have. If somebody was planning on trying to get someone in trouble here legally, it's the burden of proof. And so if you don't have that proof, that's not something that can happen here. I also see that you are dealing with a toxic situation when it comes to your money. You might be receiving some sort of communication that keeps you, I don't know, it keeps you stuck in something. What's it keeping you stuck in? Strength, Ten of Cups, and Knight of Wands. Actually, it might be liberating for you now that I think about it. Something that you felt like was harming you. I think you realize now that it's doing much, much better. Or, I don't know, this might have been a person that was around you. You're finding something out, and you're looking into someone's finances here, and you see that someone is doing very, very well for themselves. So this might be a review of your finances and learning to be a whole lot stronger when it comes to your relationships as well. I also think that you're looking back on the past and some sort of financial restriction that you may have had. And so you get a new opportunity to move forward in something. It's been a long road, and it's been a long journey. If you guys are dealing with the Sagittarius vibration, I think that you're learning that this Sagittarius is doing quite well. I don't know what that is, but doing quite well for themselves and very, very ecstatic. I think that you would like to talk with this person and have a conversation just to kind of clear up anything. And then I don't know, it's like a financial opportunity there. I don't know, you may see it as a financial opportunity, but I'm not sure how that's going to go. I think that is something where, you know, if, I don't know, something about an offer, there's an offer there of something that you value. I don't necessarily know if the offer came soon enough. Okay. Yeah. See what I mean? There was a little bit too much toxicity with whatever that offer was. I think it might be genuine, but I don't know. Something about something that you're learning here. There could also be something where somebody like hits the lottery. You know, I see someone hitting the lottery and it's going to be a blessing in disguise. But again, there's some sort of deception communication. This is Aquarius energy. It's someone that's able to get away with weirdness is what it looks like. I don't know. And I also saw the Five of Swords and I know that if there was anyone that was doing dark work or they did dark magic in some way or shape or form, there's payback for that. Toxicity has to be paid back, especially in regards to love. Taurus. So take it as it resonates. Let me know in the comment section. Make sure that you guys are also hitting that like button. We're going to go over here to career. And of course, the Eight of Pentacles comes out for you, Taurus. The Eight of Pentacles talking to you about the Six of Wands and the King of Swords. That King of Swords came back out. Okay, so it has to do with your money. And remember that delay that we saw? Somebody needed you to wait. I think that the sooner you make a decision about something, the better off you'll be. I see that you're in charge. I do that. I see that you are someone who's boss. You make moves. Here you are, Taurus. You know, that's your abundant, blessed energy. If happiness is something that you like and you're corresponding with people, but you have to be a little, you know, curt with them, then sometimes you do that. Sometimes you do that. But for the most part, you get along with everybody. You have great relationships with people. You know, I think that there are a lot of people that, you know, maybe don't mess with you because of some sort of separation that happened in the past. You know, if there were people that you work with, you might have lost some colleagues, but you're not worried about that because you feel like you've had a successful career, okay? Or you will, you know, it's just kind of like you go to school with people and then you lose touch with them. And then you know, because of the internet, you now can see what they're up to, but they really don't know you, you know? And they don't know what it is that you went through to get to where you are, the conflict and everything that, you know, you had to overcome. Okay. I do believe, again, this is in regards to career. This is also soul purpose. It's the choice to communicate the way that you do. I do see that you're telling someone that you are like blocking them and getting rid of them pretty much for the rest of your life. This might be a Libra energy because I see that here, or there's some sort of justice factor that's now talking about your money and needing to learn to cut something off. I think that if there was some sort of success at work, it was not, or even in soul purpose, if there was some sort of success, it wasn't documented properly. Like somebody dropped the ball on something and somebody loses out. That's what I hear. Okay, it might be a Leo that's also around you, but this also could be in regards to a passionate relationship, or this is just the loss of friends and kind of going quiet here. All right, needing to learn a lesson about why choices were made the way that they were, using your discernment. And in this particular case, if there is some sort of death that you guys are dealing with, I see it like somebody saying, pass on a message for me, but that message is not going to get passed on. And I feel like there's a separation here. There's a separation, and I feel like it's taken you a long time to work through some of the troubles and the things that you've had going on. I don't know. Some of you guys, I feel like you barely walked away by the grace of God. And whatever it is that you've been going through or you are going through, it's going to take a lot of strength to get there. That eclipse energy, I saw an eclipse type energy between the moon and the sun. There is an effective immediately change that is happening here. Okay. Somebody's making a choice here to choose something. Someone's choosing something. And somebody's asking someone to be strong and to be faithful and committed. See, look, it's your life purpose to make sure that deception does not reign supreme in whatever your business is. Some of you guys might be a lawyer. Here's something else. I also see that there's someone on the job that's trying to keep a passionate relationship secret. Okay. And, you know, somebody may choose to leave their job because they met someone at work and they can't have this relationship and be at work at the same time. So someone might leave work in order to make this bond continue and happen. Yeah. So somebody might be relying on the other person right now for, you know, a little bit of extra support, especially if there was no job. I feel like you guys would receive a job offer though. There's a lot of opportunity to use your discernment about manifesting jobs that you like and that you really love. Okay. Things that you care about. Okay. Things that will bring you money, things that will bring you prosperity. Okay. So again, world card energy. It's, you know, success and victory for you. This is fixed energy. It's time for your tribe to come together and fall in love with some sort of commitment opportunity here. If you guys are a reader of some sort, you're going to be passing on a spiritual message to a very large tribe, to a very large community that was going through something. And I feel like, so you guys could have like a few videos that just go viral, you know, like 50, 60,000 views or something like that, like very quickly. If you're a Taurus and you're watching this and you're a reader, if you have Taurus in your chart, whatever presence you have about yourself, you use your discernment and bring blessings to other people. Okay, Taurus, I think this is what Spirit is asking of you, especially if there was a greedy energy here. Pay it forward and pay it back. That might help in whatever, you know, opportunity this is, especially if you're feeling stuck with all that hangman energy. Spirit says you have the opportunity to end that and to start something new. This is a cycle where it's a new year. Hashtag rabbit. I believe it's the year of the rabbit. I believe it is. Yeah, because look, the rabbit is like right here. See, right there. Queen of Pentacles here quite a bit. All right. So love, money, career. It's an opportunity. It's a blessing for you. You know, just as long as you are, again, sowing the seeds of opportunity and of faithfulness, then you're able to move forward. Yeah. Yeah. See, you're able to move forward. I told you. So are you moving towards drama? Or are you moving towards new opportunities? That's what we need to know. Hit that like button. Again, there's no extended to this month, guys. I really appreciate you rocking with me. Don't forget, Friday Night Love Tarot is your weekly, and all of the stuff you need to contact me is in the description box below. There's also guardian angel messages. This is going to be for you right here. Yeah. Peace and elbow grease.